Hello, I'm KW, and I welcome you to the journey that I'm about to take. As you can see, I'm a big guy. Hadn't always been a big guy, but it just came on gradually over the years. So what I'm going to do is tell you about a little bit of history of me and where I'm headed with vertical sleeve gastrectomy. It's taken a long time to come to the reality that I needed to do this, a lot of desk work. As I said, I wasn't always a heavy guy. I was a big guy, but I was never a real heavy guy. I spent about 8 years in service, stayed real active, and when I got out of service, I was about 165 pounds. I steadily started putting on weight after I got out of service, trying to keep a job that wasn't as physical as the military was. But as the years went by, it just seemed that it just kept coming on just a little bit. It really wasn't a problem. In fact, in the early 90s, I was able to trim myself back down to about 180 pounds with a 32-inch waist. Was doing real good. I was doing a workout program called Cybergenics. Put on a lot of bulk muscle, so I was able to work out, and I knew how to work out for many years. But there was something always haunting me inside. I knew I carried this fat gene, and I knew I had a propensity for putting on weight. So as time went on and as I got older, I got a really good job, and this job had a bonus program, and the bonus program happened to be gift certificates to some of the finest restaurants in the area. This is where it all really grabbed a hold of me. I found that I liked food, and I had a real addiction to food. And that addiction is just like anybody's addiction that would be with cocaine or sex or any type of addiction for that matter. Food can become an addiction for people. And for other people to sit back and say, well, you can just work out, or you can do this and you can get past it. Well, for those of us that are really heavy and that have gotten heavy over the years, and those of you who have never held that weight before in your life, you don't know what you're talking about. And I just wanted to let you know. We that have an addiction to food, it is a dependency. We could eat out of stress. We could eat as a result of just the thing to do. Overeating is that comes. You build up to that. You start overeating, and you never seem to get satisfied. I've heard some drug addicts say that they got that high that first time, and then they continue to chase that high. Well, a food addict is really, that's close. I mean, once you taste a very good piece of cheesecake, the sensation for having another piece is there. And yes, you do eventually satisfy that taste, but if there's any cheesecake left tomorrow, you can be sure me or someone like me will eat it. Does that make us bad people? No. But it does make us people that can become unhealthy. So the biggest thing that I want to do on this journey is, one, identify the problem. And that's what we've done here. I am 467 pounds. I've been on a pre-op diet now for 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, I went down to 452 on a low carb diet, but yet yesterday I gained weight, even on being on a low carb diet and watching everything that I put in my mouth. So I'm a candidate. There's just no doubt about it. I'm a candidate. The amount of exercise that I would have to do to be slim, just to maintain slimness in my life, would be a regimen of most people just simply having to get the same things that you would do if you went to work every day. I would literally have to work on that just constantly. I was not born with a skinny gene. So based upon that, as life goes on and I get older, I can't work out like I used to when I was in the airborne infantry. But I can do some walking and I can do normal activities. But I can't run a 6-minute mile anymore, and nor do I intend on running a 6-minute mile or anywhere near it. I don't mind hiking and I don't mind going places, but even the hikes that we do didn't tear down the amount of weight that I've put on. It would take a great deal of exercise, which I just don't feel I have that left in me. I'd have to literally just kill myself trying to get it off. So anyway, I've elected for vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I don't want to give you too much information, but yet I don't want to leave any stone unturned on this journey. And I want everybody to understand that this is right for some people. It's not right for everybody, but I believe it's going to be right for me and help me to live a healthy life. Now, I've been real blessed. The Lord's blessed me with a good health. I'm a healthy, fat man. There's no doubt about it. I do not have diabetes. I do not have high sugar. I do not have any health-related issue. No heart problems, no high blood pressure, nothing. I'm just big, and I eat, and I like to eat good food. I'm not a big junk food addict, even though I can take a bag of potato chips down. No, don't get me wrong. And I never did like peanut butter as a kid, but as I got older, peanut butter has an appeal to me, and I enjoy peanut butter and jelly and all the other wrong things, the Big Macs, all the things that a busy working lifestyle says you need to do that and do that now. And then it got to the point to where, just eating to eat, eating as a way as an avenue to get a relief from a stressful day. But for whatever the reasons that causes someone to eat like I do, there's one thing that's for sure. When this is all over with, I'm not going to be able to eat like that anymore. And that's good. And that's going to cause me to be thinned down. And that's going to cause me to get a more active life. And that's going to take one of the things away that I have to worry about. Now, they say you can gain weight even with a vertical sleeve gastrectomy. But you know what? When you can only eat about 3 to 6 ounces at a time, at what point in time does it become a real task just to eat? And that's the way it needs to be for me in order to have that discipline. I always prided myself in being able to be in control. But just follow me through this journey. and my time's run out.